Tonight, explosions right near a southeast D.C. daycare. Quick thinking likely preventing serious injuries despite an explosion that leveled the building. Fox 5's David Kaplan is on Marion Barry Avenue tonight where the destruction is evident. David?
Well, good evening to you. A lot of people feeling very fortunate that the only injury out of all of this was minor injuries to one person. I want to walk you through this scene behind me and what we know. You're looking at that pile of rubble right there. We are told that there was an accident, that a truck may have hit a gas line in front, the gas meter, in front of the business that is now rubble now. Shortly after that, 911 was called. Evacuation started. There's a daycare right next to where that happened. It's on the second floor of that building you're looking at right now. There was an explosion inside the daycare, but only after these 16 small children and staff were able to make it out of the building. The staff quick thinking, evacuating, and then the explosion happened inside the daycare. Then another explosion at the convenience store where the original contact with the gas meter was made. Fox 5 just got our hands on some of video of the explosion provided by DC Fire. Take a look at your screen right now. You can see the initial response to the fire itself. Crews were on scene, and then the yellow building, that's the convenience store. There was an explosion there, and again, the area had been evacuated. Only minor injuries to one person. I spoke with a restaurant owner who is nearby. He was outside down the block when the explosion happened. Take a listen to him.
Everything started off normal. Then there was a frantic, like people going door to door, the fire department going door to door telling people had to leave. And shortly after that, that's when you heard the boom, the fire explosion. And it kind of like caught everybody by surprise.
Over 100 firefighters battled the flames for hours as it took a lot of time to fully shut the gas off and eventually stop the fire. There is support work for families in this area who may be impacted by the gas being shut off, and they are working to clear out the rubble so they can really assess the gas situation at the area here. Mayor Bowser was here. The department, HSEMA, was here as well to emergency management to help families out and make sure that everybody is safe going forward. Washington Gas is also on the scene. So really a whole of government response to this incident. Again, very, very, very thankful, many people are, that there were evacuations and that there were no serious injuries out of all of this.
Unbelievable stuff. Truly a miracle, David, if you think about just how many people were in the area at the time. First responders on the scene there also, right, when that first explosion happened?
Definitely, and that's something that we just saw in the video. I actually spoke with a fire lieutenant here. He was part of the process of evacuating people in this block. He told me that as a result of what they knew about this gas leak, they don't stand as part of their training directly in front of the buildings that are in question where these gas leaks are, because typically if there's a blast, it goes straight outward. If you look at the video that we just showed you, there were firefighters off to the side. That blast did go out, and again, only minor injuries. So firefighters certainly following their policies and procedures as it relates to what they're supposed to do when they respond to this, and certainly that spared people of injuries very likely as well.
All right, David Kaplan for us, and clearly now we know why they evacuate so quickly whenever there is a gas leak to prevent any further injury than what we saw. Thank you so much, David Kaplan, for us tonight in Southeast.